Hi guys, welcome to the channel of Love, Divine Feminine. This reading is for you. Okay, I'm away at the moment and I thought I'd take full advantage of having a lovely table in front of me. If you can hear that in the background, that's the rain. It is raining. Okay, I have some cards with me. We are going to be using the Tarot Grand Deluxe first. And I'd like this to be your springtime reading, Divine Feminine. Let's have a look at the collective energy for the Divine Feminines this springtime. Card of Manifestation. There's a masculine. This is a masculine here. I'll show you the cards in a moment. I'll turn them around so you can see them from my angle. We have a masculine here. He's ready. He's got his coat on. It's like winter's past. He's still got his scarf on, though. Spring's on its way. So this masculine's waiting for his ship to come in, Divine Feminine. Interesting, this ship's coming in and you can see like the moon. On top of the ship, I believe like the ship's moving away from the moon, which shouted out secrets. Secrets and lies are being left in the past. Feels like they're being taken away, like in this magic bubble. And the energy of this masculine is, see ya. There's doubt included in that bubble as well. Secrets, lies, doubts and deceits. Interesting. And he's not looking for a receipt either. It's done. It won't be returning. In comes the sun energy. We have the sun and the moon here. Looks like a completely different character because it feels like a rebirth energy. Most definitely like a golden child. Interesting that you can't see this masculine's face. He's definitely looking in the direction of the light here, but we have the reflection on the water of a light, and I feel that's coming from his face here. This masculine is he has absorbed the sun, which is interesting because the Divine Masculine's energy is the sun energy. I can say the moon is the Divine Feminine's energy, but I feel more the star energy being the Divine Feminine's energy. It's normally the star, the sun. Sorry, it's normally the star, the moon in the middle, then the sun. We've got the moon, the sun, and we've got the Two of Cups. So it's like the moon's had to move out of the way to allow for this connection. This is really nice, Divine Feminine. The Two of Cups here. So I'd say that this masculine is glowing. He's enlightened, he's lit up. Okay, we have conflict here. Feels like there's two cards, there's just the one. We have conflict. Too many hands in the pot. That's what that took me to. People want to stir up trouble. What's coming through now is, uh-oh, we're in trouble. Something's come along and it's burst our bubble. Yeah, yeah. And I picked up the bubble energy here. Before I turn it around so that you can see it from this angle, There's a breakthrough. This is a breakthrough. With these fists breaking through. Let's just have a look and see where the light's actually highlighted now on the cards. That wasn't the perspective I was seeing. Look how aglow all this is here. And also is picking it up over here as well. There's something about the joining of the hands here. And as we can see, there's 5 fists, hands I should say. This one isn't a fist. I felt the energy of there could be other competitors for your hand, Divine Feminine. This energy of the sun here, it looks a little bit like a passion's been taken over. A passion's been taken over. This is the Divine Masculine's passion. He's just waiting for his ship to come in. It feels like he's just gone through his ascension. It's like his eyes are adjusting to the light. But then I felt competitors here, other prospects. And this will get in the way, and I feel this is an energy of like fury. Let's say fury. But you can't see his face here. Let's pull some more cards. The 4 of Wands comes after the 3 of Wands, and we know that the 4 of Wands is, if you want to say, the 11-11 card. The Divine Masculine and Divine Feminine joining together. Not just spiritually, but this is physically as well. I felt the energy of putting on a show. It's time for them to put on their show. Very much about the masculine here showing his face. You're going to be able to see the passion in the eyes. And that ship of his is getting closer and closer to coming in. And I feel it has everything to do with competition, other competitors. It's like this is crowning the reading. I really wanted to put that there, but I've put it here. We've got the Tower. I felt the energy of, well, that's done it. That's blown it. This is a fairy tale tower. The gates at the bottom have been... It's like there's a... Is that water coming in? Is it mist? Well, the gates have been opened. This is a divine force here, a force to be reckoned with. And because the tower, the crown of the tower, I want to say, has been blasted off, this is an awakening. This Divine Masculine's crown chakra has fully opened with this light here, and this is now being reflected in his life. Spiritually and physically. Let's have a look at this card. The Six of Swords. Different energy here. This is more of a pauper card. Now this may actually be like the precursor to this. The masculine here looks, should we say, a bit ragged. He doesn't quite fit the picture here, or he didn't. But this is an older version. This is a card of moving on. There's danger in the water here. I'm not really sure that the masculine here is aware of the danger. The feminine up front is being led by her intuition. And then the younger girl in the middle is on the lookout. I feel the energy of her keeping watch. And the masculine's like oblivious here. This is pre-awakening state. But he is in the boat. You see the moon there just above his head. So he's in the same boat. He's in the same category. I also felt the progression of you, Divine Feminine. So like you've gone from this state of being into being on the lookout, being watchful, on watch. And now you can just trust your intuition to guide you safely. It's like these are the steps the masculine needs to take. Or has taken. I mean, the feminine up front there is enlightened. It's very likely, Divine Feminine, that you also no longer look the same than what you did pre-awakening. I choose you. It's all that come through is I choose you. The Five of Swords. He's been through it. He's got some battle scars. We all come out with a few of those after our ascension, our awakening. So it looks like, really, this masculine, he's put up with a lot, but he's put up a fight. Seeing as it's a surrender card, I feel that maybe now he's just surrendered into this, into his position. There's something coming through about there being nothing better than being able to guide one's own way. Let's bring these a bit closer. Very interesting just to see where the light lands on the cards. Look how it is on those two hands there joined together. It actually looks like it's coming from your palms. Okay, 3 more cards. 3 more cards. There's the energy of seeing how the land lies. See how the land lies. Now we can go back to the very first statement I made about all the lies and deceit. Look how amazing this is, how it's just kind of been, light transmutes darkness. Okay. I feel drawn to read from the book I have with me, which is The Power of Intention by Dr. Wayne W. Dyer. So I can have a flick through this book and see what wants to come out. When I look back at my life, I realise that my sense of destiny was directing me at an early age. I've known since I was a child that I could manifest abundance into my life. While sitting in high school and college classrooms, where I was bored to death by teachers who conveyed their lack of passion in their dreary presentations, I dreamed of talking to large audiences. I vowed in those youthful days that I'd live my passion and somehow knew that I was here for a reason. I couldn't allow anyone or anything to deter me from my path. I've always sensed that I'm really an infinite soul, disguised at various times as a husband, father, author, lecturer, and balding 6-foot+ American male. Because I live on the active side of infinity, I have a sense of destiny that won't allow me to die with my music still in me. I'll carry on reading, this is very interesting. You can make the same kinds of choices. Just let go of the idea that you're a body that's destined to die, and instead seek an awareness of your immortal self. On the active side of infinity, you'll find your greater self, of which a small part has materialized as your body. I guarantee you that simply recognizing yourself as an infinite and therefore indestructible being, your connection to intention and the ability to manifest all that you desire within the confines of source will become your reality. There's no other way. Your sense of destiny, we're going to carry on. Your sense of destiny lets you know that you're playing this game of life on the active side of infinity. Prior to accessing your sense of destiny, your motivation was what you wanted out of life and what you'd like to do. On the active side of infinity, you realise that it's time to do what your destiny intended you to do. Wallowing around hoping things will work out, waiting for your luck to change, and hoping others will come through for you no longer feels right. Your sense of destiny allows you to realise, I am eternal, and that means that I showed up here from the infinitude of spiritual intention to fulfill a destiny that I must act on. You begin stating your objectives in the language of intention, knowing they'll materialise. You enlist the power of intention to keep you on track. It can't fail because there's no failure in the infinite. Let's leave with this poem from Rumi that's afterwards. This 13th century poem may inspire you to know you have your destiny. You were born with potential. You were born with goodness and trust. You were born with ideals and dreams. You were born with greatness. You were born with wings. You are not meant for crawling, so don't. You have wings. Learn to use them and fly. Rumi. If Rumi composed his poem from the inactive side of infinity, his words might be more like the following. You are an accident of nature. You are subject to the laws of luck and chance. You can be pushed around easily. Your dreams are meaningless. You are meant to live an ordinary life. You have no wings. So forget about flying and stay grounded. Well, I like it on the active side of infinity. You were born with potential. You were born with goodness and trust. You were born with ideals and dreams. You were born with greatness. You were born with wings. You are not meant for crawling, so don't. You have wings. Learn to use them and fly. I think we can go straight to cards. I think that's enough tarot cards on the table. Let's have a look and see what message wants to come out of the energy oracle cards. Angel of Love in reverse. Card number 49. I was taken to this being reversed, how this I was going to put underneath this row of cards. So, Angel of Love reverse, let's listen to the message. In the reverse position, the Angel of Love could indicate a possible disconnect in matters of the heart. While this sometimes signifies a divorce or separation, it could also imply an emotional rift where two people stay connected on a superficial basis, yet at a deeper level seem to be going their own ways. And I believe that this masculine here, I felt the energy of him saying goodbye. See ya. Saying goodbye to all the deceit. And I feel this masculine is he could be going through a divorce, a separation. He's very aware that maybe the relationship is very superficial. So in the reverse position, the Angel of Love could indicate a possible disconnect in matters of the heart. While this sometimes signifies a divorce or separation, it could also imply an emotional rift where two people stay connected on a superficial basis, yet at a deeper level seem to be going their own ways. In this position, the angel can also refer to an old separation, if the longing remains alive in one partner's heart. Okay, so that's indicating here that there is a longing in one partner's heart here. So in this position, the angel can also refer to an old separation if the longing remains alive in one partner's heart. If you find yourself unable to let go, this loving angel is telling you it's time to release any toxic or unrequited attachments you may be holding on to. The universe is waiting for you to free your heart and open your life to the fully present and honouring love that you so rightly deserve. So look in the mirror and see the angel of love there with you. Know that you are worthy of this tender emotion from yourself and others. So this could be the masculine here leaving another connection, and that person may still want the divine masculine in their life, but I feel like he's changed. The song coming through is Craig David, I'm walking away from the shadows in my life. Okay, and in the mirror here, so look in the mirror and see the angel of love there with you. And I felt that this energy just down here was like a reflective mirror. Okay. Should we go to the angel of light? I have the angel of light The Angels of Light reading cards. Forgiveness. Angel wisdom reminds you that challenging people and situations are sent to you as your most important teachers. Without them, your soul would not grow. Your guidance is to let go of the hurt, resentment, and anger of the past. When you forgive others and yourself, your karma is rubbed out of your soul records. You will enjoy love in your heart and lightness of spirit. Ask the angels to help you dissolve your hurt, anger and guilt. They will take your burdens from you. When you love unconditionally, there is nothing to forgive. Love is forgiving, so open your heart and give love. Affirmation: I forgive myself and others, I am free. Wow. I felt the energy of fury here. Maybe there's been too many cooks stirring this divine masculine's life. I do feel like something's finally happened for this masculine to break free. Let's have a look and see what the magical unicorns would like to say. You are gifted. You are very intelligent and talented. And this is now being reflected in the divine masculine's outer world. He is gifted. You are gifted, divine feminine. Both of you are. You are very intelligent and talented. Like I said, this is like a mass awakening. This is a wake-up job that the divine has orchestrated, that you can live your fairy tale, but so that you can start living your dreams, because you'll be able to manifest those dreams. And the dreams that you have together are powerful. You are gifted. Like, these are life-changing dreams. Not just for your life, but for everyone, for our world. This card wants you to know that you're very intelligent. Like a high-speed computer, you have the ability to learn and memorize a lot of material. You're especially gifted in finding out which topics interest you. You also have the gift of creativity. With your wisdom and your ability to see things in a special way, you can be successful at almost anything. You have a different way of learning, so you may have had experiences in which you didn't feel you were smart. It's just a matter of figuring out how your mind works. For instance, do you think in pictures? If so, you'll need to learn material by seeing them in your mind's eye. Or do you tend to think in feelings? If so, you'll learn best by hearing emotional stories or by touching and feeling examples of what you're learning about. If people don't understand you, don't let it bother you. What's important is that you remember who you are, a smart, wise, talented and gifted person. Although you may be different from other people, you have a lot to offer. Use your talents to help others, finish any projects that you start, and know that you're a gift to the world in many special ways. And we leave it there for this reading. You are a gift to the world in many special ways. Divine masculine and divine feminine. United. I felt the energy it's time to put on. It's not a show, there's no ego attached to it, but you both should be very proud of this position that's been gifted to you. Divine Feminines, Divine Masculines, I love you both dearly. I will catch up with you soon. I will do the Divine Masculines a individual reading for their springtime. Until then, take care. Much love. Bye for now.